So we're coming out of lockdown, slowly but surely. And in my time of being sat at home, thinking about the hive that we all live in, the life that we should be having outside of our houses, I've been reflecting a lot on my past, especially around, growing up and getting older. So I thought I want to talk to my friends about it, the friends that I made in high school and stuff like that. And two of them are starring on this podcast today, Ilyas, Semhi, and Tom Evans. But the reason I was speaking to them is, I've known them from high school, and you grow up in this forced environment that's created by the institution. It's obviously to teach you to grow up, in a sense. It doesn't really give you everything that you need, but it gives you the majority of the things that you need. So you're growing up, kind of going through the same things together, but everybody's also having their break in individuality. You're coming from living with your parents to now walking to school on your own. Some people got dropped off. Then people were boring, okay? Then people still rely on their parents heavily if they got dropped off at school. But so you've got everybody's trying to grow up at the same time, and you get that clash. And I'm not excusing it. There's a lot of bad shit that happens in high school to some people: violent bullying, emotional, physical pain, distress. People, your life changes while you're in them 5 years of your life. It's not necessarily to do with your GCSEs, because that's a lot of people do make it out to be like that, but a lot of it is to do with yourself. You're growing up, you're figuring yourself out. And I think that your GCSEs, I think people try to make it out like that's the most important thing to come out of your GCSEs, but I disagree. I think the most important thing to come out of high school is yourself. 100%. If you're coming out a completely different person from when you went in, that's either good or bad, and that's for you to decide. Because even if people think you're an asshole, you can be doing some things that you think are completely good. But that's the most important, is you're the person that comes out. If you come out with really bad GCSEs and you haven't really learnt a thing about being an adult and taking responsibility, then that's going to haunt you. Them GCSEs are going to be sat there, and you're going to regret it. But if you come out understanding how to take responsibility, understanding how to move forward in your life, and understanding what's best for you, I think that's really where the magic in high school is. Welcome to my first podcast episode. I hope you guys enjoy this. I've been thinking about what I could ask you, and I think the first thing I've been meaning to ask is one that I'm actually trying to figure out myself. Is where did we meet? School, yeah, but
that's a short answer, but we're not doing short answers.
Yeah, like Ilyas, no offense, but I just, I don't really remember becoming friends with you. You were kind of just in my group. Do you get what I'm saying? And I feel like I was the same with you. I'm not saying that I was the leader of this group and you just shown up, because we kind of just suddenly merged groups.
My first impression of you was in form.
Yeah.
It was year 7, first day of form, and I just knew off the bat you were going to be the loud kid. It was you and Ethan Law just shouting at each other.
We were being monks, yeah, that's true.
We did a collaboration.
And back then I only knew Jack Hepburn, because he went my primary and he was in my form. So I was just talking to him, I was like, this form's going to be loud.
I remember, I remember that. It was me, Ethan Lord, and Joe Lloyd sat right at the back.
Yeah, Joe Lloyd.
Yeah,
Joe
and
Lloyd.
we're being loud cunts. Yeah, I remember. Yeah. Tom, I think with you, obviously, I mainly knew you through Caitlin.
Yeah.
You were the weird guy from primary school, which you were described to, but it was after my parents split up that me and you became proper friends, wasn't it? is when we started talking. Was when you helped me with my parents splitting up.
Yeah, I'm just saying the weird guy from
Sorry. I didn't
Still
mean
that
it like
weird
that.
guy from high school.
Yeah, he's still that weird guy from high school.
Oh,
Sorry.
That sounded so sad.
Oh.
Oh.
right.
Oh man, what's your earliest memory of like us doing something? I think for me, I'm trying to figure out when we went to what's it called? Obviously, the one that you've got, Ilyas, is that one in the form. But I'm trying to think about, you know, the first time we went what's it called, South House. That's when I really remember me and you being like proper friends. But obviously, we wouldn't have invited you if we weren't friends before that. So I'm just trying to pinpoint it. I think it really started like when you started walking home from high school, I think, or walking like down the road to get picked up or something.
Possible. It's probably just started in class in RE or something.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I said I'm trying to remember. I don't really remember me and you becoming friends. Like with Tom, it's clear as day. We were sat on like the stone bench near the music lesson, and we were becoming like we was talking. Like I was just pissed off, and he was asking about it, and that's kind of when our friendship was made. But with you, not in like a bad way. I'm not trying to be a dick.
I don't remember either, to be fair.
Yeah, it's strange, isn't it? How there's just some things that you do.
I'm trying to remember when I was
invaded my
mates with
life
Tom
and
as well.
fucking never fucked off.
What?
I don't
Kind
remember
of just
when I
invaded
became-
my life and never fucked off.
I invaded your life. I was perfectly happy until Thomas Evans stepped into my life.
Oh no! Don't say that.
Shut up! Don't make it deep. It was a joke.
Ilyas, you were all haram until I stepped into your life.
Oh, none of that. None of that.
Yeah, man. Them jokes were for high school, bro.
Anyway, I don't remember when I became mates with Tom either.
Yeah,
That's weird.
Tom was more of just like he was with me. No offense, Tom, but you were.
I was with you till the end.
Yeah, but I mean, isn't like the group? You're only really there because you're an extension of me. Sadly.
I always thought.
Yeah, you were. I think so. Anyway, because I know Joe didn't really like speaking to you. Mark definitely didn't like you.
I didn't like Mark.
Yeah, I know. You guys always were telling each other how you don't like each other.
Ilyas,
We always thought that Tom was annoying in school, but he was perfectly fine outside
Yeah.
whenever we went out.
That's true. What do you guys think of me in high school? I've never really known that. Am I still the same or?
The first impression, like I said, year 7, loud.
Yeah.
That died down pretty quick though.
Yeah.
Don't remember what it was after that. I'm not gonna lie. 7 and 8 are a blur to me.
Yeah, it is a bit strange though. I think I remember coming like the first day in, because we all came into the canteen, didn't we? And we're all gathered there.
Oh yeah.
And I remember I ran into Ryan Clinton, and I didn't like the way his tie looked, and I told him.
A random thing.
I know, yeah, that's really what I remember. And then I met up with Adam because Adam lives right around the corner.
Oh, do you remember when everyone was doing fat ties, like proper short ones?
Yeah. No, I've always had a long tie. Always.
Yeah, I think I did the fat tie for a couple of days. I was like, nah, this ain't it. I look like a fucking idiot.
We all came from different primary schools, didn't we? We said that the other day.
Yeah.
What was primary school like for you guys?
That was alright, man. Just didn't care about anything except for playing football.
hell.
Legit.
In a cell.
It was hell for Tom, yeah. Tom was accused of being just weird. Oh, and supposedly kissing Caitlin without her consent.
What? Wait, what?
Oh yeah, I did that. Did the dad got a funny out and everything?
What?
Hey, you're
I'm
talking about
joking.
you're talking about a little kid in primary school.
I'm joking. Fucking hell.
For
That's
God's
so-
sake.
Abba.
Abba.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, it was mainly you just didn't care about anything back then.
Yeah, I agree. It's so strange how like you quickly go from like primary school into high school, if you got what I
Mhm.
mean. Like it's
Just
literally
from
like
high school
a
into
few
life.
weeks. Yeah, it's like a few weeks between each huge step of your life. It's like them
Literally.
6 weeks, and it's fucking disgusting.
You go from You go from being the oldest in the school to the youngest in the school.
Yeah, yeah. It's shit. Especially in, like high school. Like year 11 was peak. Like I think.
No, I don't think so.
Year 11 was war.
It was, but it was enjoyable. I think a lot of like
It
the
was
memories
enjoyable.
of like because we all got along with the teachers by then. We were all just taking the piss.
True. Yeah. No, I'll agree then. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, like that was when obviously until I stopped being affiliated with that group. Then it was up to them at that point. I don't want to bring beef back on the podcast, but also I'll just stick with not affiliated. And went to prom with Arsham. Not with Arsham, but
Oh, I've got a picture
Oh.
of Tom. Bro, I look about 6.
from prom. Oh no.
Yeah.
Tom,
I'll
did
send
you
it
go
to
to
you.
prom?
No,
Why not? Oh yeah, because you're a bad boy.
because
You're
I
bad boy.
vandalised a cupboard in science.
Because of what?
You vandalised the
vandalised.
cupboard.
Wow.
Jesus.
You're hard, you, Tom.
I know.
In primary school for me, I was pretty much the same. I think I was a bit more, I think I was a little less out there than in high school. I think year 6 me and year 7 me are almost extremely similar.
Hello.
For God's sake.
Yo.
This is why I need to get like a studio, like one where we can sit here with like 3 different mics and we'll talk.
Hello.
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 Hello, darkness, my old friend. This
Come
was
to kill
one I
myself.
saw the other day. What was I gonna say now? One sec, give me a moment. I'm trying to remember what I was trying to say. Yeah, so there's a tweet I saw, and it was who is your childhood cinematic hero?
Hulk.
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 Why the Hulk?
Which one? Which one?
It would have
The
been
Incredible Hulk.
What? I swear that was
Edward
like
Norton.
2010 though.
Yeah, that's pretty late. That.
I was a late bloomer.
I mean earlier. Go earlier.
All right.
I thought you were gonna say Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Sam
mine
Raimi's
was.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, same, yeah. Mine's Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. What about you, Ilyas? You about to tell us some, like, Spanish shit?
Coach Carter, Samuel Jackson.
Wait, what? From what?
Coach Carter.
What's that from, though?
That's the
Coach
film,
Carter.
Coach Carter.
I've not seen that.
It's a basketball film. It's very good.
Pretty
Is it
good.
the one where he gets him to do suicides?
Yes.
Yes! Seen it then. Crisp.
I think it came out 2004,
Oh,
5,
mad.
6.
Yeah.
2004, 5, 6.
Pick a date, man. Pick a date.
It's one where Samuel
2005.
Jackson barely says bitch.
Oh, fuck. That's not nice.
Come on, guys. No profanity.
Oh, okay. Are we not allowed profanity? I think I'm allowed
No, but-
profanity.
It's my second
I think
favorite.
I'm allowed profanity.
Oh, okay.
That's
Tom's gone back
kidding,
into
I
his
don't
pillow.
really fucking care. I don't fucking care.
Yeah, man.
No.
No.
Why'd you sound
just
so
about-
muffled?
Yeah, why'd you sound so muffled and sad? Are you okay, Tom?
Hello.
Stop
Hello.
it. Stop it.
Let's do some reflection. Let's do some self-reflection. Thinking
We-
about
Got a mirror right here.
influences as a child. That's what we're gonna move.
Really
on
good at-
from. What?
I'm really, really good at reflection.
You're also good at speaking over me. Do you mind?
I don't know. You fucking
Oh.
idiot.
So let's go with reflection. Yeah. Let's think about. Find a childhood memory that really changed you.
Fuck.
That's a bit deep, that.
Yeah. And I'm thinking like before high school, before we knew each
Yeah.
other. Let's just talk about stuff before we actually all met. And childhood memory that really changed you.
I've led a boring life, mate.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, there's like one memory I can think of when I was like 3, and then in between, like 7 years, there's nothing between two memory points, literally.
Yeah. See, there's this kid across from me near my old house. I'm not gonna name him just in case. And I can't remember how exactly it happened, but we were having an argument. I can't remember about what exactly. But then he like proper like sucker punched me right in the stomach. Yeah. And that is like the reason that led me to start karate. That's what changed my life. There, just that punch, not being able to do anything about it, is one of the reasons I started karate. So you know that's life altering there, because I don't think I'd be the same person without karate. I feel like I'd be a bit more childish, and I feel like I'd be a bit more like Tom.
I don't know. I don't know. Something big that happened when I was a kid.
It doesn't have to be something big, just something that like if that wouldn't have happened, you might not feel or be the same or think the same. You know? Like even if it's like falling out with a friend, so now you've got constant feeling that everybody hates you.
What?
That's not me. I'm not saying that. That's not about me.
Oh, that's
It's Pog.
pretty upsetting, that, Damon.
It's Poggers, man.
Do you want me to go, Thomas?
Yeah, go on.
You go first.
I think when I was younger, my auntie, who was super close to my mum, she passed away, and I think that made me a bit more desensitized to like just stuff around me. Like people would empathize with other people. I'd just be like, why?
Why? Because that happened to me. Why? I don't know why it happens, but it does, doesn't it? Like
I was really young as well. Though,
death at an early age. I think it does. It does change it for some reason. I think it's like because you see your parents crying, or you don't see them crying. You see it as like a weakness in a sense.
Yeah.
I think your brain goes, all right, my mum and dad aren't crying. Why should I be crying? Because when my nan died, a very similar thing happened to me. Is I cried my eyes out at like the funeral, but then after that, I like hardly ever cried.
Same with me.
Yeah.
That sounded muffled, didn't it?
Yeah.
I've got a really. Sorry, go on.
Go on, Bob.
No, just saying. I was I've got a really distinct memory of my nan dying, and it wasn't nice at all.
Why is it a distinct memory though? Like, you know,
because she was very different to everyone that I knew. Like, I guess your brain creates groups of people in a way. She just didn't fit the bill for any of them. She was just very different, very nice, very kind.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I get you. And especially like, you know, you do find someone in your family that you side with a bit more than most. Like even though I don't really speak to my granddad a lot, I've always felt this like connection with him in a weird sense. Is that similar to your nan, Tom, or were you guys just very close?
Yeah, she died very early as well. She was very young. Sorry, she was about 54.
Yeah. How do you think that affected you?
Oh, it was sad. I understood what was happening though. One thing I will tell you is I didn't cry. I just didn't cry, and I don't know why that is, but I didn't cry. I never really cry when there's a death in the family. I think I'm a bit different there. Like I don't see death as a really upsetting thing.
Yeah, death's a difficult.
I feel like we all go through it.
Yeah.
We all, it's bound to happen one day, and I think we should all just stop fearing it.
That's true. Yeah, I think you have got to look death in the eyes sometimes, but it's difficult death because when if you think about not like I don't know, if you think about someone close to you dying, like imagine like one of us dying, it's heartbreaking, but it also is like you've it's an acceptance, like you can't argue with it,
Yeah, no, I think most of it is not the fear of dying itself, but the fear that comes with what will happen when you die and
Yeah.
how you're gonna die, maybe. Like people there's a million and one ways to die.
Yeah.
Your parachute might not work, you could get cancer.
Yeah, I get you.
You know what I mean? There's a million things.
It is a deadly world we
But
live in.
I think everyone just wants to die a very painless death where we're all just like, yep, there's a time now.
Yeah, that's true.
That's it. Let's just head out. I guess people get to the point when they get old, though, where they come to accept death more and more and more as it gets closer.
Yeah. I think when I think death, like when someone dies, I wish I wasn't allowed to see my nan before she died. But I feel like that's needed. I think we need to spend more time with the dead. I mean, not as in like go down to a graveyard and go sit in a coffin for a bit. But I think
What?
I don't think we should do that. I think we should, if I died right now, hopefully not on the podcast, but if I died, like one of my wishes would be, kind of keep me around in the house for a bit before you call anybody, and like just accept and be there with dead me. Do you get what I'm saying? Like
That's fucking creepy.
no,
that.
not in like
That's
I don't want you
creepy,
to.
that
No,
one.
it's not creepy. It's just sitting there and understanding
I'd
the
well put
dead.
his-
If you just don't you fucking say anything. Don't. No, I just
I'm gonna put you in some really funny poses and shit if you
for
die
God's
like that.
sake. But like right
And
in
you
the
gave me
olden
you
days,
gave me
like,
permission.
before the American Civil War, if someone died, the body would be taken to the house, and then the woman of the house would dress the body. So, like, prepare them to be buried.
You want
And
me to dress you, Damon?
No, I don't mean that.
I'm
But I mean, isn't
definitely
like the body would be there in the house for the family to mourn over, like it there physically, like it's something you
Yeah.
can see, it's something you can touch, definitely smell. It's there. I am dead right in front of you. And it wasn't until after the American Civil War that bodies were started being, because they had to move the bodies from the battlefields back to the houses. That's when they started like keeping the. Like someone else would dress it and fill it with like sawdust and shit to like take out your organs and stuff like that. So that's what I think. I think if I died, I think just having a moment with everybody that was close to me, just there, not just thrown in a casket, carried in. You hardly see me in that. I would like that.
I'll fulfill that wish for you if you ever die in front of me.
Thank you. Maybe it doesn't have to be necessarily in front of me. Just if I die,
if you die, I'll fulfill that wish for you, mate.
Yeah. Cheers.
How would you like to die?
How would I like to die? I don't know. I haven't really. You can't really decide, can you?
At the age of 80, with a woman's lips around the cock.
I don't know.
Seems like a decent way to die. That
It does.
Tyrion got it right.
Yes. The age of 80. That's mad.
Oh, that is a bit long. That I'd want to die sooner.
Really? I want to die later.
I'd want to go out like Iron Man.
I don't want to be useless and stay alive. I'd rather die before I become.
Tom, how are you ever gonna go out like Iron Man?
Oh, I'll find a way. There's gonna be a way.
For God's sake. I think if I could choose to go out, I don't know. I'm trying to think of a cool movie death, which is alright. I'm trying to think now. I can't remember. Don't know. I probably just. I don't know. How would you want to go out, Ilyas?
I know when I want to die. I don't know how.
When do you want to die?
I don't want to be that old guy that's just there.
Yeah.
I don't want to be that useless guy that everyone's got to take care of.
Why don't
And
you
a
want to be?
dinosaur.
Why don't you want to be the old man?
That's boring. Why would you want to be old?
I don't. That is strange.
Like,
If you
aged
come
and
to
old
think
is what I'm
about
talking
it,
about.
yeah, like why? Like not in like I'm gonna go out and kill all old people, but why? Why do humans feel the need to like literally grow old, sit there, and being on pensions worse than like fucking working? So I
Because they're
wonder.
literally afraid of death. They don't know what's going to
I'd love
happen.
to go out. Guns
Yeah.
akimbo.
Jesus.
2
Christ.
AKs.
You know what? That's
What
the
would
way
you
to
shoot?
try that.
What would you shoot?
A deagle in
I don't know.
each.
I'd be shooting something like
Like, what would you shoot?
2
At?
AKs.
Yeah, but why?
Aye, Tom, me and you at 65,
Standoff.
stand off. Akimbo deagles, bang bang.
We have to get some Civil War pistols and some
Bravo.
daggers.
If you've got fucking AKs, you're not gonna be alive to be able to put the AKs down and go, you know what?
No,
now we get out the fucking cavalry.
We'll just do the aim and shoot. And it was before you had guns that could that were dead accurate.
Yeah.
So we could just like aim and fire.
Yeah. So you're gonna go with the like American Civil War ones where you've got to put like the bullet in, the gunpowder in, the bullet in, the thingy in, and then stuff it and then fire.
Yeah, and then fire.
So it's just all
First
about
person
who
to get it off.
reloads first.
Yeah, get it off like that. And then as soon as we've run out of like 5 shots each, I don't know, we engage with like swords.
Okay, can I be there to film that?
Yeah, that'd be
Awesome.
that'd be
That's gonna be how I make the rest of my money while I'm on my pension. Upload it to the deep web, you guys.
by
killing
filming a
yourselves.
murder.
Yeah, pretty
By
much.
filming a murder and selling the fucking tape.
Yeah.
You'll be spending your pension in prison.
No, I won't.
Aye, why
I'll
is
call the
suicide
police as it
illegal?
goes down. We'll just make sure we're in the middle of nowhere, so it takes a while for them to get there.
No, we'd have to do it in the state of Washington.
No, because that's only fisticuffs.
We could just do it fisticuffs then. But like,
So this has gone from
Fisticuffs
dual
to
wielding
the death.
AKs to American Civil War guns to let's just punch.
yeah, fist to the death though.
Nice. Fist to the
I don't-
death. Not fight to the death. Fist.
Ah, that's disgusting.
To the death.
I don't want to be in pain. Getting battered to death.
Mate,
Gotta be
being
up there.
shot.
Die. Being shot's fine. You'll get over that. You'll just get shot again and die.
You get
You
over
get
that.
over
Yeah,
it.
you would just get over it.
Yes, we just get over death now, yeah.
Now, but getting battered to death is way worse.
True.
You might not even die
It
by the end of it
depends.
either.
Depends on your fetishes, doesn't it? Really.
You fetishes, what?
What's you going on about now, man?
Go on, wait, what,
Fetishes.
I wanna hear, where are you going
Yeah,
with this?
yeah, go on. Please explain.
I don't know. There's just some people out there that have some fetishes. You know what I mean?
No.
Going to what's it called?
Please
Rot-
tell me.
is it asphyxiation? I don't know what it's called. Where
Asphyxia.
I don't know what it's called.
Oh, so you don't know?
What's that?
Asphyxia. Asphyxia is when you like are strangled.
Oh,
What are you going? Are you going on about kinks? Okay, why are you going on about kinks when it comes to being beaten to death?
well, they'd much rather that over getting shot. I think.
You think?
Yeah.
So you think someone with a kink, so any kink, would rather?
No, just the kink of like they like pain, I guess.
So sadism.
Oh, that one.
Didn't you say you had that, Tom?
Yeah, to piss off people in school, certain people. Not definitely not. What's her name? Got a name.
Nice one.
What's her name?
You're so helpful.
She was with I can't even say her name. Can't even say her name. It's podcast, isn't
Oh yeah, but damn it.
Yeah, damn it.
it? Yeah, right.
Just put it in the chat.
Yeah, we were talking about death.
Death. Oh, we're going back to death. Okay.
I mean,
yeah.
you've just gone in full circle.
Yeah,
But wait,
yeah.
shit.
Okay. Yeah, I still
Well,
need to say how I want to die. And you've given me some inspiration. And honestly, I think if I was given the opportunity to die in any way I wanted to, I think I'd love it to be like something properly like stupid and weird.
Yeah,
I
like-
think it depends on how I've lived
Like,
my life.
like group attacked by like a group of deers or some shit.
Fuck
that doesn't
that's painful.
sound fun at all. That just sounds very long, like punishing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sounds
then,
like
I
an
don't
ordeal
know.
that goes on for a couple of hours.
I don't
But
know. I don't know how I want to die because there's no good way of wanting to die.
I'd love to feel a tsunami.
You
You can
mad?
still
Just hit
survive
me.
that though. Mate, I can
No,
punch you in the
just like
face and I'll show you what it feels like. So you'd like to die via tsunami?
yeah, it'd be quite interesting, I guess. It'd be over in about 2 seconds.
Well, you could survive though.
I could survive a wall of fucking water that's the height of the Empire State Building hitting me
There's a possibility.
in the face.
Like, there's more of a possibility if you live in than me, like, of a tsunami than me, like, I don't know, putting a gun to your eye and pulling the trigger a few times. So, yeah.
You could survive
Well,
that.
yeah.
You could survive that if all the bullets ricocheted off your skull and then left. But you wouldn't have an eye.
No, you wouldn't, but you could have survived.
You could have, yeah.
Apparently,
Superman style.
apparently Kanye West is running for president.
Running in 2020.
It's disgusting. Do you remember when Kanye West was good? Do you remember when, like, Stronger came out? And the fucking
Oh my
music
God, wow,
video.
Are you saying he's bad now?
What?
Wow. Are you saying he's bad now?
Pretty much.
Well, fair enough. That's your opinion. I think he's bad as well.
Yeah, fairs. Yeah, do you not remember that? Like, when not Power, Stronger came out, and then Saints Row 3, Power as he died out the helicopter. What happened to that man? What happened to him? Like, he just went downhill, didn't he?
And into like gospel music and shit now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got his own little choir. Sick guy.
Sick guy.
He's running for president in 2020.
It's 2020.
Later this year, he will be running for president. I personally hope he wins.
I don't. I
I
don't need another idiot running America.
I think his speeches would be amazing. He'd just get up and be like,
I
generation.
We've all seen
But,
your wife
that's
naked, bro. Sit down.
Funny thing with him is like if he got asked a stupid question by the press, he'd probably try and start to fight him.
I don't think he would.
I
think he would.
That's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
He's done it before.
When?
Have you got videos?
I haven't got videos now.
Yeah, videos.
Fairs.
Thomas, shut up.
Yeah, I don't know how I want to die.
Huh?
I don't know how I want to die.
I think it depends on how I've lived my life.
Yeah. Yeah,
If I've
same.
led a boring life, then I'd just hop off a bridge or something.
Yeah.
If I lived an amazing
Hop a bridge.
life, then I don't know. It'd have to be something decent. I gotta go out with a bang.
Yeah, if I had the balls to, I'd definitely like fly over like New York or something and just like without a parachute and just dive out. Like fly
Land
over
on the
somewhere and
air.
just dive out and just like from really high up though. That's what I'd want to do. Not just like really close. I'd want to be in like the air for ages and just because then you've got time to think about then you've got time to think about what you've just done. Shit.
Regret it instantly.
Yeah.
Like, if you do regret it, you've still got a parachute on your back.
Unless you just don't
Shit.
unless you don't have a parachute.
Fuck that, you gotta be dedicated. No parachutes involved.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So they're like, oh fuck, I don't want to die. I feel like that's what would happen. I think you'd get to a point, like if there's enough time. I think if you're like, oh, this is how I want to die, and I was like, okay, tell me when you're happy to die, and then you tell me you're happy to die, and I'm like, all right, we'll do this. I think if you guys were like, oh yeah, I want to be shot or something, I'd point the gun at you for like 5 minutes and just wait for you to be like, nah, I don't want this, because I feel like you don't want to die. The brain doesn't want to die. Like
it's
you
like
can
the
accept
stories
death.
of people
Yeah.
who have attempted suicide. They've like jumped off bridges and they've regretted it instantly, and they're so happy that they've survived or whatever.
Yeah.
Imagine all the other people that just died.
I know, yeah. But that's what I mean. Is I feel like that happens. The brain instantly goes, "Fuck no, I want to live."
Don't you think death is such a versatile thing? And I mean that in a sense that there's such little things that could kill you. However, people have survived such great feats of
almost death.
I guess so. Yeah, great things that could kill you. Like
Yeah.
this woman survived a fall from, I think it was like 13,000 feet
How?
from a plane. She
How?
fell, landed
It just
in the
sometimes it can happen.
Amazon. Yeah,
I
well, and
mean,
then you get people that could literally trip over a curb and die.
Yeah, no, yeah, and it's just that's what I agree with you. It's very strange how you've got them like them both opposites of someone that died so easily in like a sense, and then someone that doesn't die does something that should have killed them. Like that thing I was
Yeah.
saying about like the bullet like ricocheting off a guy's skull. When he gets shot in the head, that's happened to people before.
Yeah.
The bullet's gone in, ricocheted off their skull, and just came back out.
Yes, sir.
It's mad.
It still amazes me how no one's died in MMA yet,
Why is it amazed you though?
because the force that the force that you can get behind like a head kick or something like that.
Mm.
Even some of the suplexes that you see, like people getting picked up and they get slammed on the neck and things like that.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
Did you just refer to your last 2 fights?
So my last 2 fights, no.
You literally said head kick and then body slammed.
Yeah. He's thinking about it.
But yeah, I know what you mean though,
Is he here? Tom?
Thomas. Hello. Where's he gone?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I can hear you.
There we go. Right,
Yeah.
so we're coming up to the 40-minute mark. Well, 43 minutes we've been doing this for, so I'll start to wrap it up. So yeah, Ilyas was saying, pointing me in the direction of lockdowns just happened. Well, still happening, still going on. Pubs have reopened. Once the whole lockdown's lifted, what's the first thing you want to do?
Go for a pint.
You can go for a pint now, pal.
Yeah, I mean, like in a normal fashion. I mean, you can literally have like a certain amount of people in the pub.
Yeah.
You have to have 3 pints, and you have to leave.
Fair,
It's pretty
fair.
shit.
Yeah.
I miss cinema, not gonna lie.
Cinema, yeah, I was thinking cinema. But like, as in like, go for a lunch, then go to the cinema, and then like go bowling.
I've not
Who
been
goes
bowling
for
in
lunch?
a while.
Well,
Didn't
tea,
he? Let's
dinner,
go
whatever,
bowling.
same thing. Hey, let's go bowling. Yeah, that's what I want to. That's what I want to do. Is just be able to, do them all in one night. Just have
Just
a
a
go
fun
freedom to
skydiving?
do whatever you want as well.
Wait, what?
Why we all just go for a skydive?
Yeah,
Shut up.
nice one, Tom.
Fucking, your input is invalid right now.
Test death to the maximum.
Oh my god, we've moved on. We've moved on.
We've moved on now. We've moved on.
Fair enough.
Puta madre.
Well, thank you guys for being on the podcast. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me on.
It's all right. It's my first episode. I'm looking forward to do more. You guys will have to come on again, and we can
Yeah,
talk about some other useless shit.
Will do.
Cracking.